It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers, and it's all up next.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Glad you could join us, everyone. Alongside Brock Hewitt up in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And this contest isn't quite the level matchup that typical good games are born from, partner. One side clearly favored over the other.
Yeah, well, you know where this comes from? A trap game. That's where this comes from.
Yeah.
In any sport, from the NFL to basketball to soccer, playing at home, we know this can be the great equalizer that gives the steepest underdogs a fighting chance, and you can feel it in the building today.
I was going to say, you can already hear this home crowd rally in support of that upset. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. McCole Hardman now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick.
Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Tight end motioning right. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin Herbert at a Pac-12 Media Days, I thought, that can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. He is massive. But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys that's the athlete of a 6'2". The way that he moves so effortlessly, the way that rocket arm can throw the ball all over the field, and hyper productive statistically. Kind of like that Fouts guy that wore the lightning bolt before him. On any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Flush down out to his left. Now he takes it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on first is Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going for it again. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Justin Reed with the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Running it again with Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air this time, Herbert. Chased out to his right. Throwing this back in the end zone. And that one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memories. They head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? And when you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Mahomes now. That pass is complete to Kelce. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Another throw for Mahomes. And oh, he got it! Interception!
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Back that's close enough, and they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up, and they created the takeaway.
So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Herbert. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Herbert from the gun. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
He connects downfield on 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And they had that one contained right at the line. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 44-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Jukes one up to the races. Middle of the field. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. He saw that running lane pretty early, you could tell. A quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once he touched the second level.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardman with a return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Mahomes. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. A first down carry for Pacheco. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing is Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he drives this forward to the 6. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chiefs in possession. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. To the air, Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chargers aren't getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. All set up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Herbert to throw. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. He finds McConkey. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Herbert to throw once more. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
It's Herbert once more. A desperate heave here for 6. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He lofts it deep left. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. So we've reached halftime. Only a field goal game so far. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Reports. We were treated to a fine first half from running back J.K. Dobbins. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Herbert now off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Escapes the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. When we bring this game to a close, Brock, I think one of the stories we're all going to be talking about is the type of showing this guy's had, not spinning the ball, but running it.
It's been just gritty. It's been determined, kid. It's been tough. And when they needed a play, he's dug deep and he's willed this offense forward, coming through with the type of run the moment asked for.
Herbert on first down. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the play fake, it's Herbert.
16-yard line.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
17, Chiefs 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardman with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Piron. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Play action, Mahomes. Finds his man, Rice. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Darius Davis to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They still have the lead, but that touchdown makes it a little close for comfort. This drive a chance to get it back up to a 2-score game. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Finds McConkey. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
On third down, Herbert. On target to Dobbins. Escapes a defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers making a 9-point advantage. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Chiefs headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So we're through 3 here. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Another throw for Mahomes. This one's caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back to the air, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a first. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A 3-yard loss makes it 3rd and 11.
Looking to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
He's on the move. Still on the move, throwing down the right sideline. To the sideline, and it is incomplete. Short of line to gain. Wouldn't have mattered anyway on 4th down. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Kansas City.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has it down close. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
Looking to throw Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Oh, look at this. The kick is blocked. He's taken down on the return, but I don't think they're upset about that. That block prevents the tie and lets them cling to that 1-point lead. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. Play action now for Herbert. He's trying to go deep again. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Slot man in motion right. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Third down run by Dobbins. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. It's straight ahead. Here's Dobbins. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Edwards barrels in for the touchdown. The Chargers get some all-important insurance. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead to 8. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardman with a return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they gotta get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Gotta hurry this to the line. Back to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
One final shot here. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.